I'm going to center on equipment. We're going to talk about electromechanical equipment. I classified into three categories: critical ones and the ones that aren't critical. And according to this classification, critical systems are those that cannot fail. Those are the ones that are going to affect our operativity. At a bank or we have electric groups or electric substations, because if they fail, everything fails. In some cases, we need redundant systems. I worked some time ago at a bank, and we had two subsystems. So one would be supporting all the load, the workload, but we need to have redundant systems for critical systems. And then we have those that aren't that critical, but they affect users. They generate a lot of noise in the area. And those that are not at all critical. And university students have created their memes. So when they go to a classroom and they see a broken folder, they take a picture and they publish it in social media. So everyone knows about this. So even criticality, that's number 3, can become level 1. I could recommend, considering that we are starting our facility manager system for the first time, verify that the equipment is working adequately and classify it. After classifying them, we have to see if there are redundant systems, presenting an improvement plan at management levels. There's a tool that I use a lot, that's ELT, to classify and seeing what's the best thing for the company. After this, we start a maintenance plan. And this can change, it can be preventive, corrective, predictive. There are many different types. But the idea is that they should be real and applicable. For example, equipment that always works preventive and corrective system. But for example, a water pump at my university, I use a predictive model. So I monitor it with a predictive, and then I apply corrective when there's a failure. What we're using a lot lately is having a maintenance contract where the provider that's providing the service have everything, indicators and everything clear, so that the contract is respected 100%. And we also with high accountability for the contracts. I would also recommend having insurance policies that protect our production. Different insurance systems in case there's an accident, so we would have lower loss if there were to be an accident. We also have technological tools that are improving each day, like thermography, vibrational analysis. They're very critical equipment. Would also should have replacements on stock, and they should be available so that we may use them. And in maintenance management, there's an important part, which is our asset control. It could be a depreciation, and depending on the time of that depreciation, we should evaluate our maintenance costs, our operational costs. If we have an equipment that's already depreciated and maintenance costs are increasing, there's a possibility that we should simply cease using that equipment. And a very important point in maintenance is communication with project area. We are the facility managers, We don't necessarily have the project's area under our supervision, but we have to have constant communication. So if the project was badly managed, we will have to pay for it. In conclusion, as an engineer, I always think about the Deming cycle. I don't know if you've heard about it. No? You always have to look for productivity and follow the maintenance plan, the budget, management reports with software. But as was mentioned before, software must be fed with information, because if there's no data, then it doesn't really work. And also utilities, electric energy, water, etc., and improve maintenance procedures, changing frequency, changing the type of maintenance, changing the type of response. To have the paperwork should be ordered. This Japanese system you might be familiar with, where you can classify information, and also communication, which has to be very fluid and clear. Facility manager has to talk to the operator or the general manager, and to always have her cell phones on 24 hours a day, 24/7. They can always call you even if you don't want to pick up, and never have trust in oneself exceedingly. That's everything. Thank you very much.